So, you want to know the meaning of my lyrics? I recently just released a new song called A.M Call, and today I'm going to break down those lyrics.
Trudging through some men, all I can do is lament for the things I could have done and the path I could have taken. Maybe I'm right where I'm meant to be, or maybe I have deviated. But once again she reached out to me, called me a friend, and said she would see me again. So
Trudging through cement, all I can do is lament for the things I could have done and the path I could have taken. Maybe I'm right where I'm meant to be, or maybe I have deviated. But once again she reached out to me, called me a friend, and said she would see me again. So yeah, this was a little part of the intro. There was a huge blank in the intro that I was just going to let the music play, but I thought, we're in the age of attention. I need to keep your attention. You need to focus on me. I went through a little bit of a rough time at the beginning of the year where I felt like I had no motivation, like even just like I just physically couldn't move to get up to do the things I wanted to do. It was like such a weird feeling, like I've never felt that before. On my goals, I've always been proactive, and for the first time in my life, I just couldn't seem to work on anything. What this first verse or the intro is describing, that kind of I couldn't move, and then it led to me like questioning myself, doubting myself, whether I should even be in music, whether I have the talent for it, maybe I should just find something else to do.
she called me in the air, I was so lonely, didn't think I'd see again. She called me in the air, I was so lonely, didn't think I'd see again.
The chorus for this song is very simple. It goes, she called me in the AM, I was so lonely I never thought I'd sing again. And then I repeat that like twice or 4 times. Yeah, and the chorus only comes in once in this song, so it's very like, the structure of it is very weird. When I made it, I was gonna put the chorus in again, but I decided to scrap that because I just liked the way it ended so abruptly. In my songs I have characters, and the she here is symbolism for inspiration, motivation. So that person called me again in the morning, it kind of got me going, because you know how they can say inspiration is a fickle mistress or a fleeting mistress, or inspiration can come and go. I kind of wanted to capture that in a song, and kind of also capture how I felt earlier this year, because like 2 years ago when I was writing songs, I was like, oh, I'm on such a roll, nothing can ever get me down, I'm flying high. And then like a couple of months later, I'm getting writer's block, I'm having a hard time finishing songs. So that kind of just embodies like she. So whenever you hear like the phrase she in my music, most time it will be referring to like inspiration or motivation, unless I tell you otherwise. Motivation / inspiration called me again in the morning, and because of that I was able to pick up my music again, I was able to sing again.
Let's do a little dance again, running around in circles. Where's your face? Where you been? I've been working for your grace, I've been working for that break, shedding blood, sweat and tears, stumbling over hurdles, hurt me, purple bruises on my heart. Google says cause I'm smart, but then why do I always miss the start? Oh, watch me fall apart.
For this verse, it goes, let's do our little dance again, running round in circles. Where's your face? Where you been? I've been working for your grace, I've been working for that break, shedding blood, sweat and tears, stumbling over hurdles, hurt me, purple bruises on my heart. Google says it's cause I'm smart, but then why do I always miss the start or watch me fall apart? Basically, it's still about inspiration. Let's do our little dance again. I feel like for most creatives, it's this kind of thing where inspiration is fleeting, motivation can be a bit fleeting. So for me, I kind of wanted to capture that in this little playful first verse that I did. So let's do our little dance again, like let's do our little thing again, you know what I'm saying? Like you and me, let's dance, what are you saying? And then so I say, where's your face, where you been? Basically saying, where have you been? Inspiration, woe is me, you have been missing, I haven't seen you in a while, I've been working for your grace, I've been working for your break. You know how people can sometimes think of inspiration as a goddess? It was kind of putting it on that kind of pedestal, not on the same level, but on that kind of pedestal. It was just to make the language a bit more pretty. I've been working for your grace, I've been working for that break. So yeah, of course, I'm a musician. What I want most is for people to hear my music and to be able to make a comfortable living off my music. So that's what I've been doing. I've been working for that break. So shedding blood, sweat and tears, again, kind of another metaphor. You know how the saying goes, shedding blood, sweat and tears, like you work really hard for something. And then stumbling over hurdles, because I haven't been able to clear the hurdles, I just stumble over them, any obstacle. I'm pretty clumsy, so I just stumble over them. And then here I say purple, because bruises are obviously purple, so purple, bruises on my heart. Google says, because I'm smart. I think if you type into Google, if you ask, if you're a sensitive person, you'll be like, oh, why am I so sensitive? Why does this hurt me? Blah, blah, blah. And Google will often come out with the answer of, oh, it's because you're smart. So that's kind of where I got my reference with that.
Under the covers, I'm here where it's safe. Warm, dark, and damp, this familiar place.
Pre-chorus, I say, under the covers, I'm here where it's safe. Warm, dark, and damp, this familiar place. It's just talking about comfort zone. So if you're in bed, you're under the covers, it's safe, it's nice and warm. You don't want to get out and meet the world. So that's the kind of thing I was talking about, how I was in my comfort zone. And I kind of just wanted to translate that into like little pre-chorus. So I was in my comfort zone before inspiration called me again, and then I kind of like was like, oh, I need to get rid of this comfort zone and continue trudging on. So this is the second verse of the song, and it goes like this.
I've been trying to get a hold of you. I picked up on my phone, but all I got was dial tone. I guess you weren't at home, and now I'm wondering what all this was for. It's starting to feel like a chore. Reluctance, I feel it deep in my core. You keep ignoring all of my calls, my pleas, and everything in between.
I've been trying to get a hold of you. I picked up my phone, but all I got was the dial tone. I guess you were not home, and now I'm wondering what all this was for. It's starting to feel like a chore. Reluctance, I feel it deep in my core. You keep ignoring all of my calls, my pleas, and everything in between. I'm trying to get a hold of inspiration. I'm calling inspiration. I'm doing everything I can to like spark inspiration, like get it up and everything, but I can't seem to get a hold of her. She's gone. Like, where is she? You know that one friend that you're trying to get a hold of and they'll never pick up? That's my sister. My sister does that. And I don't know, when you're with inspiration, it makes you feel like you can do anything, and then once you lose it, things become a bit of a chore. I don't know, when you're young, movies and TV shows give you an experience of life that you've never had before, so you kind of base the rest of your life on that as you go through. So, oh, and it's like this, like, I don't know, it's just, look it up, it's science. Best example I can give you is when you're watching a movie and they have like this underdog montage where they train really hard to get to like a certain goal. In the movie, it happens in like 2 minutes, but in real life, it's a different thing. It can take years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Like, so I don't know about you, but my expectation in my life for that little movie montage I was gonna have was gonna be like this, and then I'll come out of it with everything I want. But I don't know, I just got a hard look at reality this year, and she was like, bitch. Yeah, my inspiration kept ignoring all my calls, and it's not about moving when you feel like you can, but move despite the fact that you can't, you know?
Oh, she left me, the thing that makes me live. I hope she comes back to me one day. I'll be waiting for your A.M call. I'll be waiting for your A.M call.
And then this little last bit, which I will call the bridge, leads on to say, oh, she left me, that thing that makes me gleam. I hope she comes back to me one day. I'll be waiting for your A.M call. And this is just kind of leading it off. Like, inspiration, like I said before, is a fickle mistress. It will come and it will go. Just the song ends up with me accepting that fact that inspiration will come and go, no matter how many times I'm trying to call them and be like, yo, where you at? Come help me write this song. And that's just how life is. Yo, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. The full song is available now on all platforms. Yeah, stick around for more music because I got more stuff coming.
I've been trying to get a hold of you. I picked up on my phone, but all I got was that